Good morning, class. Today we are going to start the topic feedback. What does this feedback means? So, I am going to tell you what is feedback, and we are going to use other definitions also. We are not going to study with your book only. We will study other definitions also, so that you will understand what is feedback, what is the importance of feedback, and the types of feedback we will study. See, first of all, just look at this diagram. First of all, the sender sends a message, and that message is transferred to receiver with the help of a channel. Now, I told you what is the meaning of channel. Channel is a medium through which we send the message, just like our WhatsApp, instant messaging, Facebook. All these are our channels. The medium through which we send our messages are our channel. Now, it is clear from the arrow that after receiving the message, the receiver also sends a message. That is, we call a feedback or a response. The response given by receiver to the sender is known as feedback, or we can call it a two-way process in which everyone tries to learn something positive from the another person suggestion. Okay, in feedback we take suggestion of another person. Now I have a video for you to make you understand what is the meaning of feedback and why feedback is so important for us. See, in this video, first of all, just look at this page. This is a WhatsApp chat. I ordered few things online. You can see the messages I have ordered. See, I have ordered something from this app. Now you can easily see that there, which is a link, just like use HTTPS, and the link is given to share your experience with us. Now I will play this video. When I click that link, another page opens. See, a few things, and after the delivery of those things, this app asks me to give my feedback to them. Here it is written, how was your delivery experience? Kindly give us your feedback. This would help us improve our delivery experience. So it is clear from this line that what is the importance of feedback. They want to take our suggestion so that they can improve their delivery services. Just see how I gave them the feedback. See, it asked me for rating. Here stars are given: 1 star, 2 star, 9 star, 10 star. So I gave them 7 stars. 7 star, that's it. And now they asked me what can they do better. I have to select any option from the options given below. They asked their customer to make their feedback after the delivery of product. So here few options are given. First one is delivery time, delivery executive behavior, order tracking, packaging, product quality, or if there will be any another one, then I have to go with that. I have to write it down where type comment option is given. See, for example, I selected order tracking. I want to make this option better, so I clicked order tracking. After that, any kind of comment I type here. See, getting problem in tracking the of order. See, I am getting problem in tracking what is the location of the order. Okay, so that is why I gave them a feedback and I clicked on send feedback button, and my feedback will be received to them. See, I clicked here and they revert me, thank you for your feedback. So in this way we can say that how much a feedback is important for any firm or anything related to any product or item. Feedback plays a very important role. It is all about mutual understanding, respecting each other's opinion, learning something from each other's experience. See, they are asking for a suggestion from us, whether we want to add something. Our feedback can be negative or positive. So totally I want to say that feedback is just for changing the current level of performance. To change the performance, we used to give feedback. I have another example also. Suppose that you have purchased a phone. आपने एक फ़ोन खरीदा. After some time, the company calls you. कंपनी ने आपको कॉल किया and they want a feedback from you कि आपको हमारी सर्विसेज कैसी लगी. So what is that? फीडबैक का यहाँ पे क्या रोल है? They want to know your feedback so that they can change their current level of performance, ताकि उन्हें कोई सजेशन मिले उनके कस्टमर की ओर से और वो क्या कर सके, अपनी जो फैसिलिटीज़ कस्टमर को दे रहे हैं उसे चेंज कर सके उनके अकॉर्डिंग. अगर किसी को प्रॉब्लम आ रही है किसी भी तरह की सर्विस में और वो फीडबैक देते हैं, तो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट फीडबैक कंपनी कोशिश करेगी कि वो अपने कस्टमर को सेटिस्फाई करे. दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फीडबैक. टू चेंज द करंट लेवल ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस वी गिव feedback, and feedback can be improve a student's confidence also. Like in the field of education, can be positive or negative. Positive feedback indicates that the sender can continue his communication in the same manner as before. What is the importance of positive feedback? The sender can continue his communication because he is watching that receiver is taking interest into the conversation. On the other hand, negative feedback suggests a need for change in the mode of communication. There is a need of change in the way or in the mode of communication. पॉजिटिव फीडबैक से क्या होता है कि जो सेंडर है उसे लगता है कि रिसीवर ने उसे जो रेस्पॉन्स दिया है या फीडबैक दिया है, इसका मतलब है कि रिसीवर इंटरेस्ट ले रहा है. सो दैट विल बी पॉजिटिव फीडबैक. बट नेगेटिव फीडबैक में अगर रिसीवर is not taking interest, that means sender has to change the way of communication. You get the meaning of feedback and the importance of feedback. At the bottom of this page, few points are given which are related to the importance of feedback. First one, see, basis of problem solving. When the receiver gets a message, it is up to him to agree with the sender or not. If the receiver disagrees with the sender, it can cause a problem. There will be a problem when the receiver is not satisfied with what the sender has said. But in another case, if sender is successful in satisfying the receiver, it can be a problem solving. In this case, the feedback can help the sender justify the response of the receiver. It enables the receiver to interpret the behavior of the receiver and take the next step accordingly. Hence, it serves as the basis of problem solving. In this point of problem solving, you have to explain that whether the receiver is satisfied by the sender or not. If it will not get satisfied with the sender, it can be problem causing, and if it will get satisfied, then it will become problem solving. Let's move to another point, effective listening. Listening. Feedback results into effective listening. When feedback is given, the sender becomes cautious of the message sent by him. He reanalyzes his message and correlates it with the feedback. This enables him to understand if the communication has been successful or not. See, whenever sender get response from the receiver, he used to reanalyze his message. He reads that again and relate that feedback to his message. This is effective listening. This enables him to understand if the communication is successful. Can motivate. Students need motivation to study and to perform the given task well. See, if we encourage any student and we tell him that you can do it, you are good, you are excellent, what is this? This is a kind of motivation. Whenever we motivate the students, it results that students study and perform well in studies. Okay, right feedback given at the right time can do wonders for them. It can show them the right path that needs to be followed to lead them towards their desired goal. Whenever we encourage someone, not only student, whenever we encourage anyone, that person wants to get success, that person tries to do any task in proper manner, and that task will become well. So this is the response, or we can call this is just because of right feedback. We should avoid giving negative feedback to anyone. For encouragement, for motivation, we try to give another person right feedback at the right time, not all the time. Our next point is, can improve performance. Feedback is that much important that feedback can improve a student's confidence. It can improve self-awareness in a student. It can encourage the student for learning new things. So it can improve overall performance of a student. Good performance is what everybody strives for. It can take you to new heights. It will bring you to a new level. It will improve you. Okay. And our last topic, our last heading in this is tool for continued learning. Continued learning. If you want to get update, you should never stop learning. Keep learning always. So our point is tool for continued learning. Feedback plays a vital role in learning. Learning is an ongoing process. Also, learning is a lifetime process. We, whether human or animal or baby, everyone keep learning. Learning is a lifetime process. It is with us till the end of life. We never stop learning. And learning does not mean only education. There are a lot of work to learn. Okay. Proper feedback prevents you from getting distracted and pushes you to remain aligned to your goals. Whenever you start getting proper feedback, whenever you start getting motivation, you go to the right direction. You go to your goals. Your objective will become clear. Your goal will become clear. It helps you to focus on the improvement areas and learn continuously, which in turn opens a new world of opportunities. See, if we get proper feedback, we get motivation, we try to improve our performance, and we want to learn. We want to learn each and every new thing. This is just because of a proper feedback, and it will help us to achieve our goal. So this is the importance of feedback, and I think you all should implement this chapter in your real life also. You should very well go through this chapter, communication skills. This is very important for you now or later also. It will help you in your development. Okay, so learn this chapter properly. You should know how to communicate, how to give feedback, and the importance of it. Now let's move to another topic, which is descriptive feedback. I have few examples for you related to descriptive feedback. First of all, let's clear what is the role of feedback. What is the role of feedback? Feedback ensures that the recipient understood the message by sending the recipient's explanation back to the sender. Its role is that whether the person is understanding that message or not. The main purpose of feedback is to ensure that the recipient is understanding the message or not. So our descriptive feedback is given in your books that descriptive feedback includes specific information in the form of written comments or verbal communications that help the learner understand what he needs to do in order to improve. For example, your teacher scolds you. आपके टीचर आपको डांटते हैं. Whenever you go to wrong path or your performance is not good in class, आपको लगता है ना आपके टीचर आपको लेक्चर दे रहे हैं, आपको डांट रहे हैं. सो एक बहुत बड़ा लेक्चर हो जाता है वो आपके लिए. सो दिस इज द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ डिस्क्रिप्टिव फीडबैक. It helps you to learn by providing information about your current achievement, कि आप कहाँ stand करते हो. Your teacher told you where you actually stand. आप कहाँ हो, where you are now, where you are going, आप कहाँ जा रहे हो, आप किस direction में जा रहे हो, how can you close the gap? How can you change yourself, improve yourself? This is what descriptive feedback, आपकी करंट सिचुएशन, आपकी करंट अचीवमेंट का पता लगाना is what descriptive feedback. Where are you now? Where do you stand? What is your position in class? Is descriptive feedback given by your teacher. वो आपको बताते हैं ना कि आप अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हो, you can do better also, and to some children teacher told that कि आपने ये नहीं किया, ये नहीं किया, आप लाइफ में कुछ नहीं करोगे, आप बहुत शैतान हो, एंड ऑल दैट. A descriptive feedback. This is called a descriptive feedback. It can be positive or it can be negative. And what are the benefits of this descriptive feedback? Sometimes ये जो descriptive feedback होता है, it affects our lives. It can motivate us. It can give us some encouragement to change or to improve our performance. जैसे कि मैंने बताया आपको डांट पड़ती है, समटाइम्स यू ट्राई टू चेंज. whenever your teachers called you, you try to change, and sometimes you do not try to change. So here are some benefits also कि जो डाटा आपको पड़ती है, from that you can get benefit, you can improve yourself. For example, it is given in your book, you can see that. See, here are few stickers given in your book. One is thumbs up, thumbs down, happy, sad, like your faces. You make all these kind of faces in the classroom, है ना? You make all these kind of faces. Yeah. First one is provides useful information to students about their learning. Teacher told them how much or what is the performance of your in the class, what is your current performance, what is your current achievement. You are below average, you are average, you are more than average, or you are performing excellent in class. Next is fills the gap between their present level of performance and the learning goal. Last one, enables the student to self access and set their goals accordingly. You can analyze yourself. You should know where you stand and what efforts do you need to make so that you can go up to heights, you can achieve your goals. There must be a goal in your life. Without goal, the life is totally waste. We all must have at least one goal for which we should work, so that we can improve ourselves, we can achieve something in life which can make us satisfied from our life. There must be an aim. So this topic also gets over. This is the descriptive feedback. There are few factors given in the descriptive feedback. First one is goal oriented. Feedback should be given keeping the aim of learning in mind. As students work towards achieving the learning objective, many a time students are unaware of the learning aim. They should know what their learning aim is and how they are going to achieve it. So, learning in the right direction, learning related to your goal is very important. You should know in which direction you are going, it is right or it is wrong for you. You should know. For that you must be goal oriented, you must be loyal with your goals or your aims. Next is actionable. What is that actionable? Actionable means how to apply it. When students have knowledge but do not where to apply that knowledge, they lose interest in learning. जब तक नहीं पता होगा कि आपको कैसे करना है, कैसे अप्लाई करना है, आपके पास जो नॉलेज है that is totally waste. जब तक आपको नहीं पता होगा तो, and student will start losing their interest. आपको नॉलेज में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं आएगा. सो actionable, you should know how to use your knowledge at proper time, proper place. Okay, see, our next point is user friendly. What is that? User friendly means which is easy to understand by the user. The feedback should be given in an easy to understand language so that student can comprehend what they are supposed to do to achieve the learning aim. It must be simple, it must be easy to understand. होता है ना, whenever we हम किसी को समझाते हैं तो उसे समझ में आना चाहिए उस लैंग्वेज में. There are a lot of children, कहते हैं ना प्यार से समझाओ बच्चों को. So user friendly, which means easy to understand, a language which can be easy to understand by student, that is user friendly. Timely, what is that? Timely, there should be a time limit, है ना. The student should receive feedback on time. We should give feedback when it is needed. ऐसा ना हो कि स्टूडेंट कुछ कर भी नहीं रहा एंड वी टेल देम शाबाश, बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो, बहुत अच्छा. नॉट ऑल द टाइम, वी शुड नॉट गिव फीडबैक ऑल द टाइम. देयर इज अ स्पेसिफिक टाइम ऑन विच फीडबैक शुड बी गिवन. Our next point is continuous. Feedback should be given continuously but on right time, not on unnecessary time, along with instructions. This enables the student to remain focused on their goal. Being continuity in feedback helps in improving the performance regularly. Okay, consistency. Feedback should the student should be given a consistent feedback, rely on it, and in turn will not be able to follow it. There must be a consistency in feedback. Okay, if there will not be any kind of consistency, then students will get away from their goal or aim. It is the quality of feedback that determines its effectiveness rather than its existence or absence. Feedback must be task oriented, that allows the student to refine their skills, re-engage in their learning, and concentrate on their goals. Overall, it wants to say that your feedback must be goal oriented. It must improve performance of a student. We should continue learning and it should be in timely, on time, on proper time. Okay, our this topic is complete. Now two topics are remaining. One is specific and another one is non-specific feedback. So what is specific feedback? Specific feedback provides detailed information about something particular relating to a task or the individual's performance. It is beneficial as it gives the receiver something substantial to think about and work on the areas which need improvement. For example, here an example is given. In short, specific feedback provides detailed or specific information on what the person did well or poorly. Or we can say that giving comments in a description, criticize someone in private, check our motives, make it regular. Well, feedback is a process that requires constant attention, and specific feedback is detailed. Whenever we give someone comment in 2 or 3 lines, it is the example of specific feedback. For example, just see, here is an application video editor and they are asking me to give a feedback. So I am giving the feedback in detail. So which kind of feedback is that? This is called specific feedback. I am giving a description about this application. So what is this? This is a specific feedback because it contains comment. A descriptive comment is there. That is why we call it specific feedback. See, this is the example of non-specific feedback. Why this is non-specific feedback? We can call non-specific feedback as general feedback also. Like it is not very helpful. You can see on the screen that could you leave us a nice review? It really helps. So here are two options given by them: no thanks or give 5 star. If we choose any of them, we can give a feedback, but it is not that much important as specific feedback. It is not descriptive. It does not has that much value as a specific feedback has. This is just like a feedback only, a simple feedback, generally a feedback, but it is of no use. So this is the difference between specific feedback, which is descriptive and useful, and this is non-specific feedback, which is not that much useful. So we have completed our chapter. Now from next class we will start communication barriers. What are the barriers in communication? Okay, till then revise this chapter. I have already shared a presentation and a PDF of this chapter, so you have to make assignments. I hope you very well know that. I will check your assignments on 26th. Okay, if you have any problem then you can contact me.